hopefully you guys like it.
8 times a year, the Las Vegas community is transformed to a wine festival. It's called the Wine Walk. It's located at Town Center Square or Lake Las Vegas. The tickets enable you to try different wines from all over the world. There are 20 stations to choose from. The purpose is to raise funds for an incredible charity called New Vista. New Vista is an organization that provides intellectually challenged people with conditions such as autism or Down syndrome to live their lives to the fullest despite their disability. I spoke with New Vista Executive Director Archie McArthur.
Well, all of the proceeds that are generated here at the Wine Walk are function and funneled back into the Wine Walk into the organization to support our members and anything that the individuals need as far as resources, which they don't make a lot of money. They have Social Security and they're also supported by the state of Nevada. So the proceeds that we have here all go back to the individual members of our organization.
This is what it's all about. I met Archie at the original location of New Vista. They call it the Ranch. It was opened in 1987 by 3 sets of parents whose own children suffered intellectual disabilities. It's home to about 30 people in 4 houses. Each is staffed by a resident manager like Kerry Kennedy and a staff assistant. So how old is Kevin?
Kevin is 43 years old.
And he's been here 22 years.
Yes, ma'am. This is the kitchen. We'll go this way.
In addition, New Vista runs 19 other smaller locations throughout the metropolitan area. Kerry and I sat down in the dining room to talk about why New Vista is so important.
This company has done things that the parents couldn't do because they wouldn't have the time. Everybody works and they work hard.
What is the age group of this particular house?
In this particular house, it's from 38 to about 52. Some people are afraid of our individuals because you have some that would be out in the community if they didn't have someone to assist them that are nonverbal. They would get hurt because they wouldn't be able to tell you what they need. But when you've been with them as long as we have, you don't have to say nothing. You can just tell by their body actions and their feelings. You can feel what they need. A lot of them would not have lived as long as they have lived because they wouldn't be taken care of. These guys have doctor's appointments. Those doctor appointments, like, for yourself, the doctor tells you to come back. You don't come back. No. Well, it's my job to make sure they go back so that we can follow up and make sure that they're healthy, happy, and content. My opinion is if this ranch wasn't here when it came, 22 years ago, most of the individuals here would have not, they wouldn't have succeeded. They wouldn't be here now. They wouldn't be treated as human beings. You remember years ago they would lock them up in an asylum.
Yeah.
One of our individuals learned how to use the telephone.
Oh, how beautiful.
Because he has a little disability with, actually they say he's legally blind, but he can see. But to dial those numbers on that phone and talk to his mother.
How old is he?
He was 38 years old.
Oh.
Yes, and to be able to do that, and just the difference of the individuals. Henry can tie his shoes, but then I have another one that can't. And we try working with him to do it continuously. It's to see me to put an effort to something that I know that if I wasn't here, that they would need to do, and they can do it. It's like you hit the lottery.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Because it lets you know your time was not wasted in vain.
Right.
And somebody appreciated what you did for them.
That's so beautiful.
Because they're so loving.
You're a beautiful individual, and to do something like this.
I did not want to cry.
Got nowhere to turn. Tired of being alone. Feel like breaking up somebody's home.
The Wine Walk is a fun and great event for an even greater cause.
She's a ham. She loves it. Okay. She's punching away. Just taking care of all 3 of us.
Even the residents in New Vista like to get into the act and help out. If you'd like to donate your time volunteering at a wine walk, please contact New Vista or just come out and I promise you a funny evening.
Woo-hoo! Yeah!
Renee Rosenberg, SCATV, Anthem Alive.